I gotta say, this game is going really well, which means I'm going to lose in the most spectacular fashion frickin' possible. Okay, I think we're all established. We're going purity. I will do a token straw poll to say, but, affinity, purity, harmony, and supremacy. Supremacy. Supremacy is the one I would support in real life. I want to be a fucking cyborg, man. Boom. Affinity straw, or affinity poll. Why add words? Affinity poll, which will confirm that we have to go purity, because god damn it, if anyone picks anything else, I'm just gonna ignore you. This is the kind of democracy we're in. It's a token democracy. I do these polls simply to make the plebs feel a little bit more content in their life. There's actually, wow, an even sort of 30-30 split between supremacy and harmony, but then there's 40% for purity, so. And obviously we're going purity. I mean, if it had been overwhelming for harmony, I'd be like, no, we can make harmony work. But supremacy is silly. So, we're going to take this route here, grant them refuge. I know, refuge. Because it'll lead on to the purity chain. So we should play some Democracy 3 after this. TJV Vasic for the Android hat. I got this from Google. I was at the Google headquarters in California to do some sort of video programming sort of stuff for them. And they have a store on campus, on their giant employee campus, where you can buy sweet swag like this. And how could I resist? Everything I know about, like, Team Fortress tells me that the more hats you have, the better you are. So I just try to emulate that. I think I'm actually going to rest this guy out here. I should have actually rested him where he was. We'll fortify for now and hope that he doesn't die. Soldier, you're going to finish that guy off. That shouldn't upset the aliens too much. You know, just keep a little bit of space around here. Oh, another wolf beetle, too. A wolf beetle. You fortify until healed. We are 3 turns away from the colonist. Oh, he actually attacked me. That's a little concerning. He attacks me again. Do I die? Apparently not, because I can attack him without dying. So if I stay put, I will get the fortified bonus and a little bit of heal. I should be okay, unless there's a bad roll. Huh. Purity. You explore units twice as strong when defending. Okay. Sir Quilius Dennis. Thank you very much for subscribing. I don't really know what your name is supposed to be. Unless I want to buy a tile. No, I'll just go and improve over here. So yeah, see, this is where the game starts to suggest generators. And I'm like, I don't know. You know, food's pretty good. Yeah, money's good too. But especially in my capital. I mean, I can't lie, I've got lots of growth going on in the capital. I'm going to at least build one more farm. But, yeah, in the chat again, let me know what you think. Seems the fact needs to be... Oh, the fact needs to be updated on the hat count. That is true. That is absolutely true. Oh, salut Elodie, comment ça va? You are close, but not annoyingly so. There's no current conflict for where we want to go. The biggest concern is mostly a frickin' station just dropping down right over here. Laboratory apprenticeship. Please and thank you. We're going to go there. Science! Not that we have a huge population base now, but I think you gave us an extra beaker. Yeah, how much is it? Is it a quarter point of science? For every employee? Or every citizen? They're my employees. Yeah, so we got an extra beaker out of that, which going from 7 to 8. Actually, percentage-wise, that's a pretty big boost. Destroy the French. Yeah. We might play kind of an aggro kind of configuration. The one thing I do use satellites for, you know, speaking of being the Slavic Federation, is warfare. All right, your job is to rest until healed. You are still there's another alien here. Now, the wolf beetles have a movement of 2, so I think they could double tag me, which makes me unhappy. So let's pull back a little bit. We might need another soldier.
come, Mr. Hubbard.
All Australia. Where did you land? Where did you land? I saw the scroll and I interrupted it again. Up here. Oh, this is great. Look at this other continent. Oh, nice. Actually, the ARC might have a good time because they can expand down. They've got kind of a choke pointy kind of thing going on. This is great. As long as I can keep the French under control, we are going to be solid. Okay. Trade depot early? I think so. Although I'm honestly tempted to just pop out a soldier really quick in case I need it to fight off some aliens here. Now, what I could do is I could go and settle down here, which is easier because there's currently no alien defending along the way. If I do that, it will give me an extra soldier unit, which I can then use to defend this area. The only thing that can screw me up is if a station lands there. Like, you get what I'm saying? And this is not a bad spot. We got the Xenomass, we got the Floatstone. There's nothing in the inner ring, which kind of sucks. But a little bit of expansion. We get the Resling, more Floatstone, the Basalt. We could expand. We could settle on the other side. Hang on, do we want to do that? One of my mods is really cool. It'll show me the area that is covered. Also, it'll show me if I can't settle somewhere, it doesn't show me the ring. How great is that? So if we're here versus here. Okay, this city, where we're planning on putting it, would not get this chitin. But this city here would then get the chitin. It wouldn't get the copper. But that might make a lot of sense. No real overlap with this city. A couple of tiles that don't really matter. And the one chitin tile. I think I like this better. Interesting suggestion down here. We might want to explore more, but I don't want that much space between my cities. So, yeah, I think we're going to work our way over here, which has the advantage of being relatively safe. This wolf beetle might come over here, which would be vaguely annoying, but it can't actually kill anything. You fortify for one turn and hope that this wolf beetle can't kill us. Choose production. It's probably time for a trade depot, actually. Yes, if Briarstone is attempting to speak French in the chat, do not be fooled. He is a nefarious spy.
4 billion-year-old world's worth of resources, shared among a handful of people. We're gonna make a fortune here.
I like that last line. We're gonna make a fortune here. So finally we unlocked the laboratory, which honestly, we didn't really have a chance to build it yet. We could have potentially started on laboratory before the trade depot, but yeah, no, it's fine. Quest decision. Okay, wherever you are settling, don't fucking settle where I want to go. What do people think? Let's do a little straw poll here. Boom. We can do so station question mark adept blue, which gives, so they both give the same science. So it's a question of food versus Shackleton, which is culture / production. Create poll, straw poll, grab this, station poll, boom, boom. What's Quill's hat size? Very large. I have like an annoyingly large head. It's very frustrating. It's hard to find hats that fit. I have a big head in many, many ways. Station poll, station poll, station poll. Vote, 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 vote. Wow. Everyone's like, Shackleton. Is it for the culture? Is that what's telling you? Because I value food and production the same. I say 1 to 1. Do you value culture more than food, I guess? Apparently that's what people are think. Shackleton. No, that is fine. That is a great spot. I have no intention of settling there. We actually might trade with you, and what it does, it sort of protects the area from, well, no one's really going to settle there. It does stop. I don't think the African Union has landed yet. Nope. Is everyone here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone is here now. Okay, never mind. God, just me and the French. Fantastic. Tech. Okay, I think it's time to pick up the planetary survey because I would like to hook up the algae. But then the question is, Pharma Lab, computing, rush straight to cognition, which seems a little dicey, physics, all those are pretty good. I mean, happiness is going to start to be a concern pretty soon. I think we've got to get genetics after this, especially since we're settling a city. So I'm going to go planetary survey into genetics, ecology, Like, the Vivarium we can sort of live without for a while, but the ultrasonic fence, we want to get it up soon so we can get the quest soon. Also, clearing miasma. Alright, you are fully healed. You've got your expedition modules. I don't see a death worm anywhere nearby. There it is. This guy is now potentially going to die. Fucking aliens, man. They're, like, screwing my stuff up. I'm happy there wasn't an alien over here. I actually moved a little too far. Glenn Cokes, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the party. I don't think this guy will come into my borders. We'll see. As I drink my Coke Zero. No alien. Oh, this is crazy. This explorer, hold on. I'd get some sort of escort for this. Now, there's no nest over here. There could theoretically be one that spawns here. I'm gonna... Oh, we might just lose. Do not do this! Unescorted colonist! Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh! Yeah, you know, if you're gonna fail on stream, fail spectacularly. By losing your starting colonist. Alright, now assuming I don't move next to a nest, these guys, I don't think will attack my explorer. I might be wrong, though, because I have upset them a tiny bit. Down here. You're pretty low. But your job is mostly to spot for things. I think the river affects the pathing of these guys, so I don't think... I should have actually left the soldier up there. I'm going to play it safe and wait here for a tick. Okay, these aliens are really screwing with me. Can I go down to the south? The answer is yes. Oh, there's a hill there. I'll still try to work there. You rest one turn. Hopefully no one comes to kill you. Resource pod! Oh, some aliens are on it. That's annoying. This is like the most annoying... I should have just built another soldier. I'm really sad that I didn't now. I'm going to give in and build a generator. After the... Oh, we need the laboratory, but no, you know what? We are going to pop out another soldier, and then we're going to go laboratory, probably recycler, probably all those things. They're really good. Alright. So we're still clear here. Nope. Select you. Still clear. Pop the goody hut. 60 energy. You know what we can do with energy? We can actually buy a soldier now. Nice. I'm going to take this other soldier and... Actually, it's only wasted one turn. I'm going to DQ it completely. We'll buy the soldier, then we'll start working on that lab, which will be nice. Go here, do a little bit of spotting. Just checking the chat, see if anyone's yelling at me for something I've forgotten. Not that that would ever happen to me. God, no. I play... Fucking hell, these aliens. I play 100% perfect Civ all the time. Gonna hop in here. Yeah, I should be okay. I don't think you can get double tapped by aliens right now. I'm gonna go and stand the scout where I actually want to settle. He shouldn't be killable. That should be okay. Alright, we're still fine. They may not be on aggro mode anymore. They might be in the area, just sort of, you know, being scary, but not actually threatening. So, the Explorer... Well, I guess stand there. What do we think? See, I was thinking here. No, I want here because this will get me the tubers. This conceivably might get me something else. Not important to be on the river in Beyond Earth. I don't think there's any bonuses whatsoever to being on a river. But I think we're going to settle right here. Quill just swore. Yes, it happens sometimes. Sometimes we gotta bring a little salty language. And sometimes we just gotta be just salty in general. I still like this spot. Oh, yes, Jesus Rice? Jesus Rice. The satellite has already been launched. It is hovering right over here next to Kribrost. Covering the algae. It's unimproved algae, but it's still there. How come I keep losing? Is it just me? I'm not supposed to have like a tech window over here? I are confused. Did I not have a little tech window? Showing me the progress counter? Did I, like, hit some key that turned it off? I don't know. TF2, brum brum brum! Gotta make them car sounds. There's no tanks in TF2. Alright. Explore, done. Not done. I'm gonna settle here. Boom. There we go. Gives us a free soldier unit as well. So now we got a real army going on. And I will probably go and focus on clearing a few of these out. Actually, maybe I'll leave them alone. As long as we can protect a route with the soldiers, we do want to colonize here relatively quickly. So, oh yeah, I can't name a city when it's a colony, which kind of annoys me. But name the city after someone. Yep. Let us name a city. Based on... I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to see the next line of chat. By the time you guys hear this, it'll already be too late, so don't worry about spamming. 1, 2, 3. Picard! Hey! Picard 85, technically. Fire le phasers. Let's spell that right. Picard. There you go. So my capital city is Picard. I will rename the outpost when it comes to that opportunity. Okay, now we get the next step. In this quest chain, we are going to go purity. So restore their humanity. That is our goal. I think we will have to settle another city, won't we? Rise only. Build a gene garden. Okay. Boom. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so let's try to wipe these guys out. A little crazy. It's not necessary, but what the hell, we'll keep the numbers down. We're playing as purity. F the aliens! This is our goddamn planet. Even though technically we're the aliens. Yeah, well, tell that to the Native Americans. Didn't work out so well for them, did it? Turns out humans are jerks. Deal with it. Okay, this quest decision I think is the world's simplest quest decision. Why would you ever take the maintenance-free relics? I'm not even going to straw poll this. We're going to take +1 culture from relics because it's the only reasonable answer. +1 culture is way better than +1 energy, which is basically the way it works out. I think the relics are a maintenance of 2. Or sorry, I meant to say a maintenance of 1. I was thinking 1. I was saying 1 to 1. If it had a maintenance of 2, then it might be worth going the other way. Does anyone know how to fix screen? It says fix the screen. It's moved to the left. What the frack? God. No, it's not. Oh, it's because it's slightly smaller. No, the reason it's like this is because when I trim it on YouTube, I get rid of the extra text and things like that that scroll around, so we get a little bit of dead space. But there's nothing missing from the screen. Everything is present. No worries about that. Okay. Poison says, genocide jokes are not exactly what I expected from Quill. Have you ever watched me play EU4, CK2, Civ, anything like that? I mean, it's sort of one of those, it's not joking to make light of it. It's joking to bring attention to it. Oh my god, alien skeleton! Yeah! Smash. Then go and stand over here. Yeah, I know you're still injured, but make your way over there anyway. Exploration units there.
All planets possess inherent value, and establishing the exact dollar value of the property should be a priority.
Nuke the aliens. Purity of the human race must be preserved. Hail Quill. Okay, this is like a limit to even me. Alright, so we got a stupid generator down here. I'm not convinced that was a good move, but what the hell. Let's go and get our algae hooked up. That will be very good. Veteran C, where we're going to take the season bonus. We're going to be lightly seasoned with a little garlic powder. Yum, yum. We have our expedition module. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Who's a good explorer? You are. It's true. City of Picard now has 5 citizens. Congratulations! Bum 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 bum. Let's poke around a little bit more. Around Franco-Iberia. Dakar. Are you on miasma? I think so. Is this miasma? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to scooch you through here, and you're going to pull back to here, and then we'll just get you to rest. Because you are going to die. We's gonna die? Alien nest down there. That over here. Lots of chasms and mountains here. That's sort of going to force Franco-Iberia mostly up the west coast, which is nice. West Coast, represent! Nothing more west coast than the French. Should have named it Riker instead. Population would go through the roof. Should we name all our cities based on Star Trek Next Generation characters? I think we are. Like, I was going to name them after people in chat. But we could have Picard, Riker. How does the order go? Picard, Riker, Data? I think Data's third in command. And then who? Then it might not even be someone on the bridge. I mean, it might be Worf, but I don't think so. Might be Geordi? I don't know. Later on, Deanna becomes Lieutenant Commander. So later on, she's like pretty high up the chain. Star Trek trivia. Star Trek Succession trivia. That's really important. You go and actually move up to here and then fortify. It's a little riskier, but what the hell? Oh, that's a lot of titanium. Go there, spot a little bit more inside their borders, and then take off. Oh, colonist. I really like snagging colonists from out of the AI, but they apparently are escorting this one. And I'm not sure that antagonizing Franco-Iberia early is smart. I mean, we're going to be going to war with them at some point. It's obvious, but we want to be able to pick and choose when that happens. William Adama. We could just name all of our cities based off of Starship captains. But yeah, we could have Adama for the next one. Quest decision. Clinic, finally! God damn, we've had this clinic forever. Again, I think this is a no-brainer. You have to take the health from clinics. I mean, I gotta say, the bonus hit points, it does pay off sometimes, but it's gotta be the health. Still sitting at +4. Our health will drop once Uzbek, or I should say Adama, becomes a city here. Everyone knows Q is at the top. That's true. Oh, we got a notification here. Gurkish! Oh, you wanted to show up in Stockholm. Oh. Message I sent earlier. Email message? I don't know which one you're necessarily referring to, but yeah, the Stockholm fan meet I mean, I feel bad saying this now because you missed it, was amazing. Look at this border. Why? Why would the city grow to here? Yes, it's a resource, but not one you can work. That's a very odd border growth. Why would you grab this Reslin first? Yeah, we had a fan meetup. There were like 70 people there. It was pretty epic. Unfortunately, I was only there for like 2 hours because I had to go to a dinner afterwards. But, oh man, that was an insane event. And actually, while I was there, I was telling people that I was doing the fan meetup. And that, I don't know if that crew has a name. The LOL Renene, Gassy Mexican, Eat My Diction, and Zay Viking something. Name go. I don't remember. They was like, oh, that's a good idea. We should do a fan meetup. And they ended up doing one. They were like, they could throw, like 24 hours they threw one together. Hey, we got a pet alien. I actually really like getting these drones because they move at a speed 3. They fly, so they ignore terrain difficulty, and they can go over water. Very useful.
You go to war with the soldiers you have. Make sure those are the soldiers you want.
So we unlocked the Pharma Lab, which is really good. Now we've got a real decision to make for research. I mean, there's still filler stuff. Eventually we want physics and ecology. And, you know, we may want to fill in that stuff as a priority. Get our rangers going. We don't need the observatory or the launch complex right now. Observatory will be good later when we have access to Fraxite. But right now we can live without it. Who dat? Happy Bob, 123. You've been around here before, Happy Bob. I'm sure. Maybe your subscription lapsed or something like that. But I'm pretty sure you've been a subscriber before. In any case, welcome back to the party. Ecology to clear miasma. I'm not feeling the rush to do that. Again, I really like getting an ultrasonic fence early for the quest. So, we could get our spying up and running. There might be some lower down leaf text we want to do. Grab some geophysics, maybe. I don't think we could get some affinity. We could go for a wonder, but I'm pretty sure that's a trap. It's a trap. So, I guess the question is, do we want early cognition? Do we want to fill in the inner ring first? Physics, ecology, computing, into cognition. That's probably okay. Getting something like physics and ecology first wouldn't slow down cognition much in any case. And they're sort of required. I mean, ecology is pretty required. Okay, here's a question. Do we want to reveal geophysics first? All right, so I've got things to straw poll. So, heck, route. Fast cognition for academies. They're very expensive early on, but they're pretty good. Reveal geothermals or get spies first. Those are 3 pretty solid choices. Oops, I'm about to link the results page. You guys want the actual link page. Tech poll. Bam. What do you think should happen? What victory type? Oh, almost certainly we're going purity. We have a lot of floatstone kicking around. We're certainly going down the purity route. And that probably means we'll do the Exodus Gate. I mean, you don't have to go Exodus Gate if you go purity. I mean, maybe we'll end up doing domination. I don't know, but... Ah! Reveal geothermals is winning. Get spies first is second, and then fast cognition for academies is third. Oh, although the spies are catching up. Spies are definitely catching up. I mean, I will try to get some relatively soon academies. Just doesn't mean we have to do it right now. We can go and backfill some other stuff too. The advantage of picking up the geophysics for geothermals is, of course, we will get the clear miasma, which is something we're going to want at some point. Right now, reveal geothermals is winning by 16 votes right now. So I think we're going to go down this route. We'll get the clearing miasma thing. We'll pick that up. At that point, we might backfill physics. We'll see. There'll still be a question of whether we get spies versus cognition. Although if I follow this, then something like this, backfill physics, because why not? Then pick up our spying, and then go to cognition is a pretty good order. Maybe, people want to recommend something else that's different. Obviously, we will need terraforming to take advantage of our floatstone relatively soon. Although floatstone cores just give you more energy, right? So it's not massively critical to rush to it. In fact, we might actually want to get xenomass wells first,